Hey friends, Josh from HR University here, certified HR professional, and today we'll talk about successful employee onboarding. Knowing the importance of conducting successful onboarding will have a significant impact on your business. But before we dig deeper, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click on that bell icon to get direct notifications whenever we post new and insightful HR videos just like this one. And that way, you'll always get great instructional content from HR University. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. So let's start with the basic definition. Employee onboarding refers to the process of assisting newly hired employees to adjust to the performance aspect of their new jobs quickly and smoothly. There, they learn the attitudes, knowledge of their job nature, skills, and necessary behaviors required for effective functioning within an organization. And during the onboarding period, all eyes remain on the employee. Managers do everything in their power to offer better hospitality and a workable environment for the new employee. Well, hopefully that's what your organization is doing. If not, then this is a chance for you to improve. And to keep a quality employee in your company, your HR team must conduct proper onboarding. To do that, you have to know these 5 main segments of onboarding. First is the pre-onboarding process, where your company makes all the necessary preparations for onboarding of the new employee. And next is the orientation. In this phase, the company welcomes the new employee. Then starts the first week for the employee, where they are introduced to the company, people working there, and their role in the company. And during the first 3 months, the employee is trained by the company managers, and finally, they check in on the employee during their 6th month. And this is just a glimpse of it. Now let's go into more detail for each of these segments, as this is the important step to ensure your employee does not run away. The first step is known as a pre-onboarding process. This period starts as soon as your employee accepts a job offer. During this period, the new employee will overthink everything about their first day and might even have a few mixed feelings about the company. A strong pre-boarding process engages new hires during the uncertain phase from offer acceptance until the first day on the job. And most employees are eager to start their new job as soon as possible, but this feeling only lasts a few hours after accepting the job. And in this situation, the HR team needs to do everything in their power to keep the new employee excited about this new opportunity. And to meet this goal, here's what you should do. One is create a short video or presentation of the working environment and the employee's daily duties. Make sure to provide a short summary of your company's culture and be both friendly and genuine, of course. After all, no one wants to feel patronized or to hear a generic speech. And next is set up their professional email and give the employees access to the company's systems or cloud computing software, whatever needed for them to access the documents for them to get started with their job. And with this, your employees can skim through the projects you've done before and learn more about your company and create their working schedule for their first day and their first week. Provide them with a proper outline of their daily duties, which will help them create healthy working habits and a sense of organization. So the more organized that they feel, the more that they feel like they can go and get started and have momentum. And you also want to inform the company of the new employee so they don't feel like intruders. In the meantime, before the first day rolls in, make sure to organize the employee's office desk, reassess the working equipment for adjustments, and you should also prepare for them a warm welcome with branded material, notepads, pens, pencils, and more. After all this is done, your employee will already be on their way to the company. Their first day at work should be simple yet effective. Mind that it's a thin line between an awful and great onboarding. An awful first day onboarding revolves around leaving your employees to find their own way into the company structure. Instead, you should aim to provide an excellent first day at work. Make sure to celebrate their first day. We're not suggesting throw a party, but a small gesture of appreciation will do. And it can even be a simple email that tags a number of executives or stakeholders and introduces them. Then familiarize the new employees with their future working environment. Provide a company tour and explain the working climate and culture as you go along. And you should also offer training. Explain how employees can access your systems in order to get training that they need and where training opportunities can occur. And share how your company operates and be more practical about it and specific rather than in theory. Next, discuss the employees' rights and bounds to the company. Yes, you do want them to know everything about the company, and you should also balance this by properly taking care of the employee. Think of things like medical insurance, company protection, leave, and other types of benefits. And it's also important to let the first day be the first and start your actual onboarding on day 2. The first part of the onboarding process revolves around the employee's first week. And after your introductions, it's now time for the new employee to showcase their skills. So what does this mean? It means give them enough space to find their place in the company and ensure you manage their daily duties without overburdening them. And that way they feel organized, and again, they can keep momentum. And as always, ensure that you monitor their development at all time, but don't micromanage. Let me give you some tips here to help you do this successfully. Know that the employee's first attempt will be to impress you. You need to check up on them from time to time, but don't be invasive. Just make sure they're keeping up with the pace of their daily obligations. And tell them they should feel free to speak about the hassles and that they can confide in you. And these are the crucial steps that happen during the first week. Now let's go ahead and talk about the onboarding process in the long run and go over the details regarding something I like to call the newbie's grace period. The newbie's grace period lasts for up to 90 days and begins after the first month of the employee's hiring. During these 3 months, each employee has to integrate into the company and meet its pre-established goals. And many HR specialists believe that 3 months is enough time for employees to show their skills and prove their overall performance in the company. So you should set predetermined plans and goals compatible with the time frame and the job responsibilities the new employee has. To get the best results, include the 30, 60, 90-day scheme because it's far more organized than a standard 90-day scheme. During the first 30 days of the grace period, leave your employee to handle some professional obstacles on their own and monitor their progress in the meantime. Also, make sure you remember the purpose of leaving them on their own. Throwing them in the fire is not done to burn them out, but to see the enthusiasm and responsibility level the new employees have towards the job at hand. Some of the ways to observe the progress of new employees include checking up on your employee to see if they're settling in okay. Feedback from the employee is extremely valuable both to your company and the overall experience with the new hire. And feedback goes both ways. In their first month, monitor your new employee's performance closely. If you notice errors, give feedback right away because an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure in this case, especially early on. You want to set a great foundation. And constructive and relevant feedback works the best. Make sure you avoid using, again, patronizing tones or comments on things that are out of the company's domain. And next, follow the progress from a third-person perspective. This is important because it allows you to enact your objective point of view. That way, you'll learn where to focus next. You want to observe the social climate with the new hire and your existing employees. Make sure they don't feel left out of the group. One big thing is create team building activities. These will improve your employees' motivation and help the team spirit in the company, especially when it comes to, hey, this person just entered our work culture. Who are they? I got to know them. Cool, now they feel more involved and they're getting to know their coworkers and peers. And for the next 30 days of this grace period, if your employee has done well over the initial period, during this 4th month, you can boost the goals they need to accomplish next. When doing that, make sure to ask your employee for feedback. Your ideologies have to fit with one another and they shouldn't be imposed. And during the last period of the grace trimester, the new employee should meet all the given goals as agreed upon. And when this happens, you can set new objectives for the final part of the onboarding process. And here's what you must consider when constructing the plan. Set attainable and well-crafted performance goals. Discuss the employee's current performance and propose possibly further training so they can reach even better goals. And encourage team building within the company. And you should also employ working in pairs if possible. It will significantly improve the overall performance of the company and boost team collaboration. In 90 days' time, the new employee should feel like a natural part of the organization, and they should also be able to work and produce results independently. And on to the final stage now. Now, no one believes that an onboarding process should take this long, but professionally speaking here, the onboarding process typically lasts for over a year sometimes. And often depends on the position in itself and how technical it is and how much work people need in order to get up to speed. And one of the big things here is that employees tend to change their job during the first year. So first year retainment is huge. So it's up to HR team to keep their new employees in the company even after the grace period ends. And when the new employee makes a year at your company, have a sit down with them and discuss the practical matters. Has your employee improved in their field? Do they need professional training to boost their knowledge? An open discussion will give you the answers. So discuss the employee's overall progress and contribution to the company, and discuss their future visions and aspirations. Really work to map out a career path for them. Asking a simple question like, where do you see yourself in a year, 2 years, or even 5? And based on the answers and the employee's goals, you can start introducing the company's L&D program. Discuss their experience with your company. Employees' opinions matter. Remember, they are the driving force of the company. Hence, they have the right to a say in case something doesn't go as planned. And if they have any complaints about the working environment, be smart enough to ask them how to fix it. Give your employees access to all knowledge they need to thrive at their job. And if they need to take additional training on any aspect of your business, work to make it happen. And again, that first year and doing that in that period is going to be crucial for getting them to stay with you. And there you have it. This is the ultimate checklist for every company's employee onboarding process. And just a quick question before you go, let us know how you would treat your employee on the first day at their job. Feel free to drop your answer in the comment section below. And if you feel like you learned something from this video, make sure to go ahead and like it and subscribe to our channel. And that way you can keep up to date with everything about HR. And I'll go ahead and see you on some of our future videos. Cheers.